Welcome to KBM Sports Talks. I'm Kevin, and today we got a interview with UCA. UCA stands for University of Central Arkansas. Star wide receiver. He's only a sophomore, you guys. He is from Spring, Texas, and his name is Tyler Hudson, aka T Huddy. He's an amazing player. He's already got 2,900 receiving yards in total. And he's only a sophomore, you guys. Only a sophomore. He is breaking records left and right. And you guys, this is an interview with him. So, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Join the KBN Sports Talk family. And let's get into the interview. I'm here with Central Arkansas's star wide receiver, Tyler Hudson. He is an All-American, and there's a lot more of awards and honors that he has, but the list is way too dang long to go over. But a big one that is on his list is he was on the watch list for the Walter Payton Award. And he is from Spring, Texas, from Klein Oak High School, the Panthers, and they aren't the Bearcats, okay? So he is also from Chicago. He moved to Spring, Texas at a younger age. And coming out of high school, he's a 3-star recruit, 10th wide receiver in Texas. And now he's a sophomore, and he's breaking records. He has the most receiving yards at UCA, and he's only a sophomore year. So what made you go to UCA out of all colleges that were looking at you?
I just felt like home. I had a lot of friends back home, and being at UCA just reminded me of them. And I just had a really good time with the 2 friends that I have now that were on my official visit. So it was just a really home-feely type of deal.
Oh, this year you're having a phenomenal year. You just broke your team's history with the most receiving yards in a season. How are you feeling about that?
I mean, I'm excited, you know. I've been hoping for, dreaming for it since I came in as a freshman. So for me to break it in 2.5 seasons is like, I don't know, it's a major accomplishment. And, you know, I still got hopefully more than 2 games left, but I got 2 games left this season. So I can hopefully increase that record. And then on top of that, hopefully break another receiving yards record in 1 season on top of that. And next year, I can make it to, I'm at about 3,000 right now. Hopefully, if I do good these next couple of games, I can make it to 5,000 career yards by the time I leave here. So yeah.
That's a good goal. That's a big goal. Do you know how many like players have made 5,000 in FCS?
I would assume the list isn't very long.
So you're also a punt returner. They say that is the most craziest position to be. Do you think it's the most craziest? Do you think you have that little craziness in you?
I might have a little bit. I mean, I can see why people think it's dangerous because you got people running as fast as they can at you within 40 yards. So, I mean, yeah. But when you think about it, it's just either you're going to catch or you're going to fair catch. Because if you don't fair catch, you're probably going to hit with or without the ball. But if you throw your hand up, they can't hit you unless you drop the football. So you're pretty much safe as long as you throw that hand up.
So has you ever put your hand up or not put your hand up and you got rocked?
Yes, I tried to be greedy and I didn't throw my hand up when I should have. And I dropped the ball. And before I could even try to look for the ball, dude smashed me. Next thing I know, I'm looking at the sky like, what is going on?
He didn't get a concussion, you guys. He didn't. He was just mad. His trainer his trainer ran out there. He was just mad. Like most athletes understand that.
Yeah.
So what would you say is your strongest asset as a wide receiver? Like that sets you apart from other wide receivers.
Yeah, I'd probably say the deep ball catch is probably the best in the country, I'd say. And then also my run after catch, if I'm not mistaken, I average like 20 yards a catch, and that's that's a fifth of the field. So yeah, I catch it and I get at least 20 yards. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's probably say my two strongest things, my assets of being a receiver.
So last year was 16.9. And I don't know the year before. I didn't see it. I didn't have time. You joined it while I was looking. I was like,
I don't know about freshman year because like I said, I only had 4 catches every game until the 8th game of the season. But right now it's like 20. My girlfriend looked it up today. I think it was like 20.5.
That's crazy for your reception, just your freshman year, and to have 4 receptions a game for the first 8 games and still put up those numbers and I really think that you are going to be the fastest player to reach 3,000 yards for wide receiver in FCS, because I've never heard of someone being in their sophomore year because you're also 100 yards away. You have 2 games left. Hopefully you get a third. So it's a committee. But we all know the committee. They never played a game of football in their life. They never. What would you say you need to work on the most that you could critique about your own game?
I'd probably say blocking, physicality. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I mean, I can block good, but I want to be better, And I've been practicing a little bit more. I've been getting better at it, trying to, be able to put somebody on their back against their will. Yeah, that's what I want to do. By the time my career is over, I want to be able to say I did that.
Well, you already hurdle over everybody. Also, you guys got to look up Tyler Hudson. There's a video on YouTube of him jumping over some kid in high school and dunking over him. Just telling you guys, it's worth the watch. I'm not lying, you guys. I watched it. I was in awe. So going off of your vertical, would you say you have one of the best verticals in FCS?
Yeah, I'd definitely say that. Hopefully when I do my NFL Pro Day, I can just, show the world that probably jump one of the highest that day and maybe ever on the NFL Combine list.
Did you ever get your vertical measured?
Yeah, but you do on that mat, that mat's inaccurate half the time. But it was like 42. But I feel like if it was like that thing, where you actually hit the marker, I feel like it'd be higher than that. Yeah. So you can see how high you're jumping and see where you need to go. Yeah.
It's like only one I remember from like that mat thing is that dude that floated that got to like 48 or something like that. Ever seen that?
Yeah, I've seen that because I've done that mat before and I've jumped 45 and I was going my senior year of high school and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. How I jump 45?
Yeah, I just looked at it, like I've never seen that. I'm like, why is that doesn't even look accurate? Like, how do you like the line like doesn't make sense? Like technology, yay. So with your physicality, with the blocking, overall blocking, or like say like pass block, like a pass block, say another receiver gets the ball and you have to like run down the field and block like that, or a run block that you say work.
Run block. Yeah.
Okay. What game do you think challenged you the most this season? That has challenged you the most?
Challenging the most. I'll probably say team or game.
We'll do a game first, and then we'll do team.
Okay. The most challenging game, I'd probably say it'd be Sam Houston. I mean, I did go for 181, but that was probably the most physical game I ever played at UCA so far. Yeah, that game hurt. I got up. This season, at least, I got up, and after that game, I was so sore. My neck hurt, my shoulders hurt, and ribs hurt. Like everything. Physical? Yeah, it was just real physical. I mean, got the ball a lot, but I got tackled a lot too. So,
Would you say that, like, getting tackled, like, waking up the next day, would you say that made you be like, okay, there's going to be tough games like this, where push through it, now let's go back to work? Like, did you enjoy that feeling the next morning, or did you just be like, why?
I mean, I'd be like, why? Because like, why my body hurts so bad? But when you think about it, you're like, well, I did get the ball a lot. I did go for a bunch of yards. So yeah, I mean, it's motivating. I'd say it's motivating because you like, I can do it again. Just this time, let's try not to hurt as bad next weekend. So, yeah.
What would you say, like, the recovery after a game like that? What would you say is like your recovery? Like, how would you recover after a game like that? It's a physical game. You get the ball a lot. You get hit a lot. What would you say is like your recovery? Like on your own? Like, I know like the team, I know UCA probably has their own way of recovery, but like, what do you do like for yourself? Like at your house, what do you do?
Just relax. It's probably the best thing you can do. Just sit on the couch, lay in the bed, stretch a little bit, use the gun, stretch out. I mean, I know bruise, but like just stretch out your like soreness, stuff like that. But yeah, that's probably it. And drink a bunch of water and Powerade.
Do you guys do cold baths? Hate those damn things. Hate them. I love them. I like cold showers. I don't like the cold baths.
I like cold showers.
Cold showers. It's gonna be weird to say that. Cold showers, like I ease into them. Like I don't go fully cold. Like I'll wait. I go slowly. Like I'll be like,
okay. I've done that before.
Right in. I don't know. Oh heck no. My body will freeze.
It sounded like you were talking about going right in. I was like, that's terrible.
I'll be like,
yeah, no. If you like,
why did I do this? What is going on? Like I am done. I quit. Like I live in New England, so it's already cold enough. Like if I want to take a cold shower, I can just go jump in the snow. Soon. Yeah, it's not snow yet, thank God. Like hopefully we don't get snow before Thanksgiving. Like this is praying. It may happen. It's New England. May get a hurricane.
You know we're close to snowing down here until like February.
That's my birthday, February 2nd. I'm a groundhog.
Friend born on Groundhog Day.
Who was?
My friend Nick.
I've learned a lot of people that are born. Those cold showers be burning if I could put it all the way cold. I feel like cold showers. Have you ever done like a cold bath and then go into like a hot tub? You ever done that?
I've jumped in a cold pool and get in a hot tub.
There's a recovery method that you go to a cold bath for like 10 minutes, say, and then you go to the hot tub for 10 minutes, and you go back to the cold bath for 10 minutes, and you go back to the hot tub. But then when you go back to the cold bath, it's 5 minutes, and then when you go to the hot tub, it's 10 minutes. So it's 10 minutes. Like, and I heard about that, and I was like, that sounds like torture. I'm like, because you get the freezing cold, then you get to the nice warm, and then you go back into the freezing cold, which is 10 times worse now because you were in the hot and your body got used to it. And then your body, like, I don't even know if, like, what does that even do? What would that even do?
I don't know what it would do. Maybe, like, speed up the blood flow to the soreness. I mean, I couldn't tell you. I don't really do that's not my major. I don't do that. But my coach did say when he was like training for the NFL, he said that he would take those 10-minute cold showers, 10-minute hot showers, and then eventually, like, you go, like, down, like, 8 minutes and 6 and 4 and 2.
I think that's just.
I don't know what it does. I hope I never got to do it, but apparently it does something.
I remember one of my friends had to do it, and he said it was torture, Kevin. He goes, it was torture. He goes, we went into the cold. He goes, then we went to the hot, and you're like, yay. And they're like, you got to get out. And they're like, go back in the cold tub. What? They're like, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Why am I going into the coldness when I'm warm? And they're like, it's for your body.
Exactly what I was saying. That doesn't make any sense.
Is that like, isn't it like give your body shock or something like that when you go?
That's what I was thinking. That's not good for you. So.
Oh, because like your body tenses up. It's supposed to like cold showers are cold baths and showers. Like you're meant to tense up in a way. Like, but going from that hotness, I just smart people that just do stuff like smart people like this works. Science. No. No. Like icy hot is the only thing that'll go hot to cold. Okay, that's it. This icy hot is your best friend if you're an athlete. That'll be a great sponsor. I have no sponsors. Yeah, I'm building. I got my shirts though. What is your favorite uniform at Central Arkansas? Because you guys have a lot of uniforms, a lot of helmets.
I'd probably say my favorite combination would be the white, purple, white. Or it could be the gray, purple, purple. Yeah, because I can wear black with that. Yeah. I don't know. That's probably my top two. I don't know which one I'd pick more though.
What is your favorite helmet? Because you guys, I have seen you guys have a lot of helmets. You have the bear with the American flag in it. You have this white helmet. I don't know what was on it. It was like, was it? I think it was a bear, but I don't really know.
Oh, it was a throwback bear.
All right, as I was just confused. So, what helmet would you say is your favorite, or your top two or top three helmets?
I'd probably say the white helmet with the throwback bear. That's probably my best. That's probably the best one so far I've seen.
Well, if you were to have your own helmet that you can make for a UCA, what helmet would it make? And if you want to make your own uniform, what kind of uniform would you do?
Easy, all black. I miss all black. I had all black in high school. I miss it so much. I want all black.
No purple in it? No accents?
I mean, the trim, the letters can be purple, but like all black.
Imagine a bear, like the bear claws, like on the shoulders in purple, when the all black.
Mm-hmm.
That would look pretty cool. Like, I feel like that should be something like that. People that have bears as their like mascot, they should do like the claw.
Rip, yeah.
That would be like that. You see, Central Arkansas, you should do that. I know you're probably not going to hear this, but you should do it. It would look cool, especially with your field. Talking about your field real quick. We'll get back into the uniforms in a minute. If you guys haven't seen the field, I will put an image up real quick when I edit it of the field. People say it's the most ugliest field in college football. I don't think so. I think Eastern Washington, that red is too bright.
Inferno, yeah.
It's cool, but it's like when you're watching the game, you can't not see half the players because they're wearing red. The other team, they wear red on it. I'm like, I think that should be illegal. I'm just going to say this. But, hey, you do you. It's a good tactic. So, what do you think about the Central Arkansas field?
I like it. The gray and purple is just different. It's just different. Like, every other school either got, the basic turf with the black beads, or you got the grass field, and hopefully you don't have a bunch of dirt patches in it. But the UCA field is like, it's purple, gray, black end zone. Instead of having the little black beads, you got little white, like wood, or it's like wood dust, and then they put like some chemical on it, and it makes it hard and it makes it feel wet. So it turns it makes the field not as hot. So say it's like 115 degrees outside, it'd only be like 90 to 100 degrees on the field, instead of having the black beads, and it'd make it even hotter and melt your cleats, stuff like that.
And they get everywhere in, like when you dive, they'll be everywhere, and you'll be pulling them out. You're like do this with your hair like a week later, and they're falling out, and you're like, how did they stand there? Yeah. I feel like that's just annoying with turf. Like, they should get the way of the black beads. Like, those get everywhere. Like, they're annoying.
Grass is better. Grass is better than all turf. If they just made grass, it'd just be perfect.
Too bad.
You don't take anything off the field with you. Nothing's in the place. Like, there's no turf. There's no turf where it don't need to be at.
And it's just, I feel like turf, it's cool, but I feel like there's more injuries on turf. Because I feel like it's like what you in the beginning. So UCA, it was used to be slippery. And now it's better, obviously. But who says that's not like that for a lot of other schools? It's, you could slip and ACL goes. It's easy.
That happens a lot. The wear and tear on the turf is not as good as it was in the first 1 or 2 years. So then it starts getting bad, and you just start slipping and starts taking people's legs away. You're out for the season. But you're in grass, that usually doesn't happen as much.
Yeah, and slipping, you gotta be careful with the ice too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I've done it too. Don't worry, I have done it too. It's a killer. It will just there you go. It keeps sliding. Like that meme where that dude had the Air Force One where he kicks the snow and then his shoe goes with it. You ever seen that one? Yeah. You're just like that's New England. That's New England every year. Just like go outside and you're just like back inside we go because I am not losing nothing. Really. What is your favorite NFL football team?
Chicago Bears.
All right. What do you think about Justin Fields this year?
Yeah, I mean, he's doing good. Hopefully Bears start clicking and make a run for the playoffs. But, I mean, he's doing pretty good right now. First year, probably next year he'll probably play even better. So,
do you think that Nagy needs to get out of the coaching?
No, I wouldn't say so because 2018 we should have went to the Super Bowl 2018, but it is what it is. He's only been there for like 3 years, so
yeah,
you gotta give him time.
Then with Nagy in the Super Bowl, do you think that he's having a short leash this year? Do you think that do you think that they're going to take him out, like fire him after the season? Because I know you don't want him to be, but do you think that they will?
I don't think they will because it's only been 3 seasons. I mean, yeah, the NFL, you got to produce right now, but I mean, it's only been 3 seasons. He had his best year his first year, and then the DC left. So I mean, that's a huge hit to the whole team. Because we had the same thing happen to us this past season. So it's a huge hit. So, I mean, you just got to let him rebound from that and then see what he does after that.
I agree. I think you just have to see and let him try to develop Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields, I thought it was a steal of the draft, honestly.
I was eating Mexican food at a restaurant and the draft was going and they said when I seen the Bears traded up, I said, we better be getting Justin Fields. And they got him and I yelled in the restaurant, yes. People looking at me and I'm like, I don't care. You just drafted Justin Fields. What are you talking about?
Was it like down in Texas too?
No, I was here. It was
I thought it was down in Texas. I'm like, they're all Cowboys fans. Like the Texans fans are like, we're Cowboys fans. We're secretly Texans fans. We suck. But
yeah.
like just imagine all Cowboys fans just
looking at me and I'm like, I don't care.
Bear down. Just start yelling at the Cowboys fans. So is that like growing up so obviously now too, is that your dream team for the NFL?
I mean, child mind, yes, that's my dream. That's my dream, team to be on. But I mean, right now, it's like you be on any team that take you, really.
Yeah. So with going with your yes, so say the Bears draft you, would it be a bigger yes?
Would it be a bigger yes? I'm not gonna say a bigger yes, but it'd be cool to like be on the childhood team you wanted to be on. That'd be cool, but I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a bigger yes. Like any yes is like big yes.
And then you have ESPN putting on like their graphic of he used to grow up. He to see him in his Chicago Bear uniform when he was a little kid, and they're just like, "Yeah, ESPN, we get it, okay? We know. We can read his bio. It says Chicago. Pretty obvious, ESPN." They literally, I hate when they do stuff like that. Like they're like, "Look he's in his Little League uniform. It's a Little League uniform.
Yeah.
If they were the Bears, that don't mean." like literally, I think it was Joe Burrow. He was from he had like a Patriots shirt. His like team was the Patriots, and he's like, they're like, yeah, if he gets drafted by the Patriots, he played with the Patriots. I'm like, he was his little.
Yeah, it's just little.
Bill Belichick. See, you had him as a little kid. He played on the Patriots. He wanted to be with them, even though he's from Ohio. Okay, he's from Ohio. And he grew up close as hell to the Browns. Like, okay.
Yeah.
It just like it's pretty obvious he's not a Patriots fan. I'm just gonna say that, you guys. ESPN, come on. Like Schefter, get your guys together. Got Mel Kiper yelling at people. NFL player did you look up to the most?
The most, probably Larry Fitzgerald. Probably Larry Fitzgerald. That was more of my type of play style. It was like you just catch it first before you do anything, and you made sure you caught the ball. You caught everything. So yeah, it's probably my most favorite player, and then or at receiver at least, and then if I do like all time, Devin Hester, no doubt in my mind.
I like that
Devin Hester, yeah.
Actually, punt returner. That's one thing you don't hear. Like most people go over Devin Hester. If he had a little longer career, I think Hall of Fame.
Yeah, or if they developed him as a receiver,
Yeah, I think he's one of the most underrated players ever.
He might be a Hall of Famer just because of punt return and kick returner.
He should. Can you even make the Hall of Fame for being a punt returner and kick returner?
I would assume so. If you there's so many he returned, and then you got to think the yards, all the yards he got, and then you got to think about the yards that he didn't get because they were called back, all the touchdowns he didn't get because they got called back, and then you had teams that would literally scout him and say, "Don't punt him the ball, hold the ball. We might even go for a fourth down just so he won't return the ball." He definitely a game changer. Yes. Definitely got for the Hall of Fame.
And also, my other question is, your nickname, it says AKA T Huddy.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get that? Like, is that like a nickname from little?
No, it happened middle school, right before high school, just with friends. And honestly, I don't even remember how it happened, but like, it just came up and they were like, "Let's start calling you T Huddy." And I was like, okay. And then I think I came to find out like 2 or 3 years later that there was like another kid that they called T Huddy. So like they might have got it from him. But I mean, obviously I rock it better than he does. But,
At first I was like, when I first read him, like T Huddy, I was like, maybe it's like for like touchdown or something. Like he scores a lot of touchdowns. So like T Huddy, like maybe it's like a phrase or something. Like my brain was just like touchdown, like T Huddy, like, hey, T Huddy got another TD, like something like that. Like another Tutty, like they say, some people say Tutty for touchdown. Or I made that maybe just a Massachusetts thing, because like I heard it's like the Boston accent. They were like a Tutty. No, wait, that was not Boston. I can only do the R's. I can do but park the car in the harbor yard. I can only do that one. I used to have that as a little kid. Literally, I would be like, my friend would be like, say park the car in the harbor yard, and I'll be like, park the car in the harbor yard. What are you doing? And they would be like, you do that way too well. I'll be like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Park the car. Park your car. Park your car. Literally. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that interview. Show some love to Tyler Hudson down in the comment section, you guys, because it's a great interview. Thank you, Tyler, for doing this interview. It means a lot. And keep balling out on that field. And can't wait to see you hit 3,000, 4,000, and even 5,000 yards. And make sure you guys hit that like button and join the KBN Sports Talk family. And until next time, see ya!